The Generations of Adam with Ayaba Jean. Adam was 130 years old when Sheth, his third son, was born. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 3. And Adam lived 130 years and begat a son in his own likeness, after his image, and called his name Sheth. Adam lived 930 years. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 5. And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. Sheth was 105 years old when his son Enosh was born. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 6. And Sheth lived 105 years and begat Enosh. Sheth, the third son of Adam, lived 912 years. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 8. And all the days of Sheth were 912 years, and he died. Enosh was 90 years old when his son Canaan was born. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 9. And Enosh lived 90 years and begat Canaan. Enosh, the son of Sheth, lived 905 years. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 11. All the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. Canaan was 70 years old when his son Mahalalel was born. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 12. And Canaan lived 70 years and begat Mahalalel. Canaan, the son of Enosh, lived 910 years. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 14. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Mahalalel was 65 years old when his son Yered was born. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 15. And Mahalalel lived 65 years and begat Yered. Mahalalel, the son of Canaan, lived 895 years. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 17. and all the days of Mahalal El were 895 years, and he died. Yered was 162 years old when his son Kanok was born. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 18. And Yered lived 162 years, and he begat Kanok. Yered, the son of Mahalal El, lived 962 years. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 20. And all the days of Yered were 962 years, and he died. Kanok was 65 years old when his son Methushalach was born. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 21. And Kanok lived 65 years and begat Methushalach. Kanok, the son of Yered, lived 365 years. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verses 23 and 24. And all the days of Kanok were 365 years. And Kanok walked with Elohim, and he was not, for Elohim took him. Methushalach was 187 years old when his son Lamech was born. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 25. And Methushalach lived 187 years and begat Lamech. Methushalach, the son of Kanok, lived 969 years. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 27. And all the days of Methushalach were 969 years, and he died. Lamech was 182 years old when his son Noah was born. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verses 28 and 29. And Lamech lived 182 years and begat a son, and he called his name Noah, saying, This same shall comfort us concerning our work and toil of our hands, because of the ground which Yahuwah has cursed. Lamech, the son of Methushalach, lived 777 years. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 31. And all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. By the time Noah was 500 years old, he had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 5, verse 32. And Noach was 500 years old, and Noach begat Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Noach lived 350 years after the flood. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 9, verse 28. And Noach lived after the flood 350 years. Noach, the son of Lamech, lived 950 years. Bereshith, Genesis, chapter 9, verse 29. And all the days of Noach were 950 years, and he died. This was the generations of Adam with Ayaba G. And with that, I will leave you with Shalom.